We were married for 5 years, and for the first three, everything felt right. We had two beautiful kids, a house we were proud of, and routines that made life feel settled. School runs, bedtime stories, Sunday brunches. She was a teacher, and I worked in IT from home, which gave me flexibility. I did most of the pickups, packed lunches, handled doctor's appointments. I wasn't just helping, I was hands on. I thought we were a team. Then, slowly, something shifted. She started being less present, more guarded. Her phone was always face down. She began working late, and she would claim she needed to stay overnight at school conferences or colleague planning weekends. It didn't feel right. Her smile was there, but her eyes weren't. She barely touched me, barely asked about my day. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was too distracted with work. Maybe I wasn't helping enough. I tried harder, cooked more, planned date nights, left notes for her, but nothing changed. Then, one evening, I saw her from the window. She was getting into a car parked down the street. Not an Uber, just a car. She sat in the passenger seat, laughing, touching the driver's arm. I stood there, frozen. I didn't confront her right away. I needed more than a hunch. I checked our shared iCloud. She'd forgotten to disable backup on an old iPad. There they were. Texts, hotel receipts, voice notes. It wasn't one affair. There were three. One was her old university friend. Another was a coworker. One was a guy she said was just helping her through a hard time. That night, I didn't sleep. I didn't cry either. I felt something worse. Hollow. Like the floor under me had fallen through. A week later, she filed for divorce. I hadn't even confronted her yet. She claimed she needed emotional clarity. Then came the shock. I was served with an emergency custody order. She accused me of being emotionally erratic, said I isolated the kids, and claimed she feared for their stability. I was blindsided. I hadn't even raised my voice, let alone given her a reason to file something so severe. The judge granted her temporary full custody. My time with my own children was reduced to bi-weekly supervised visits. She moved them to a different school district without notice. I was told not to interfere. In court, I brought what I had: logs, GPS records, text history, but none of it mattered. The judge said adultery wasn't the issue. The court only cared about the children's routine and who could offer consistency. She had the home, the job stability, the narrative. I had screenshots and heartbreak. The kids didn't understand. My son kept asking why he couldn't sleep at my place anymore. My daughter cried when she realized I wasn't allowed to visit her dance recital. I smiled and said, "Daddy's fixing it," while my insides broke. Months have passed. I document everything now. Every late pickup, every canceled visit, every message she ignores. I've stopped texting emotionally. Everything I send is neutral. It's all evidence now. I joined a father's support group. I learned this isn't rare. I learned that courts don't care about cheating, they care about technical custody compliance. But I also learned how to fight back smart. I'm filing for shared custody. I'm prepared for mediation. I'm calmer now. She broke our marriage, but I refuse to let her break the bond I have with my kids. I may have lost the courtroom battle for now, but this isn't over. Because I'm not fighting her, I'm fighting for them.